Welcome everybody to round 6 of 11 at Azerbaijan today for the F1 race scheduled for today and gearing up to be an exciting event as I take you guys through to the track flyover. Welcome back, and today joining me for co-commentators is Josh Knott and our championship F1 leader Noel Coleman. Welcome guys.
Thank you for having us.
Right, awesome. As we see Noel currently out on track already, very eager to set a qualifying time. Yeah, this is a tricky track, and coming from Monaco just weeks before, another city track, so hopefully this will be kind to you guys in F1 today. This is definitely the type of tracks as well. These city tracks can be so tricky, and with the walls and barriers all around, you can very easily make a mistake.
Yeah, especially in that castle section. I think that's going to be an interesting point to watch on the track.
Yeah, I think if you correct too much in Castle, you're into the wall and you have no front wing, so it's a tricky one.
You see that back wing open up and giving Noel enough speed there for the final straight, as he's just about started his flying lap.
I believe that it's Aaron behind me.
It does look like it's Aaron behind you.
Yes, if I believe it. If I no correct, that's Aaron behind me. But that's the thing about this track. You can go close to another car in front of you if you can get the toe at the last straight. Then it usually gets you better time.
And Mohammed getting out of your way there, as he's currently still on his outlap, getting out of the way of both you and Aaron. Oh, very nice line through there, Noel.
Yeah, that's close.
And it's so easy to get it wrong there through that castle section. We saw that in the F2 races, a lot of guys pushing a little bit too hard, making contact with the barrier, and then that having a knock-on effect and putting you into the wall.
Totally. Easy to do. I don't blame them.
Yeah, currently you're quite comfortably ahead of the Formula One Championship at the moment. You must feel quite comfortable with your ambition to take the championship this season.
It's hard to know. It's kind of like Hamilton at start. He felt good. Now, I don't know, mate. He isn't feeling the best. But yes, of course. But the faster guys is catching me. and I have felt the pressure like in Monaco.
Yeah,
I
true.
did feel it. So
Anything can still happen. That's very true. We are just about halfway through the season now, with this only being round 6 of 11. So with 5 rounds left after this, there can still happen a lot.
Yeah.
totally.
While you were talking, it looked like Aaron got pushed off the track there a little bit at turn 1.
Now he just abandoned his fastest lap, so he just went into the runoff area to make room for the other car. So Aaron currently just half a second slower, 0.6 of a second basically slower than you, followed by Philippe Molin, also very, very quick. And then the other Ferrari driver, Rafael Martins.
It's close. And those guys, well, Philip and Aaron, no, Philip and Rafael is on the same second desk and basically 5/10 apart. It's the same from me and Aaron, so that's consistent at least.
Yeah, I think there's going to be quite a lot of battles in the front of the grid today.
Yeah, and I believe to see Jack Bonne be up there too, because he's new now and he is fast.
Jack Bourne,
I've
yes.
heard him before.
He's been signed to Red Bull, so a new driver in Red Bull. So this is going to be his
Yeah.
debut race today as well.
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see what he can do.
So it's interesting to see a lot of drivers waiting a while before they actually head out on track to set their fastest laps, while others are eager to get out as quick as possible.
I think we can say who those guys are, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the Red Bull's playing a bit of a strategy game.
Yeah, as we see the Alfa Romeos are both on their out lap. Oh, and that
Ooh.
was Stefan Marius who just hit the wall there. Aaron still pushing hard. He has gained a little bit on your time at the moment. He's gained about 0.3 of a second.
Yeah.
But things are looking good for you for a pole so far here, Noel.
Yeah, it's... The first banker is, yes, good to have. But track evolution in Baku is huge, since Sector 2 and Sector 1 is all about traction, so you need the track evolution to be on your side. So it's
Absolutely.
gonna be tighter at the end.
Tristan Thomas still a little bit off the pace there compared to the rest of the field. You see your
Looks like
teammate
Bolt.
Jamie coming into the pits.
Seems like Jack's on his way out, doing his outlap now.
Yeah, both of the Red Bull drivers are now heading out on track.
So that's what they were doing. They were waiting for everyone to go into the pit so they can have free air and then go out and push.
Yeah, and also for you guys to put down some rubber for them.
Yeah, so they know what times to beat, how much they have to push.
Yeah, there's so much strategy that goes into this game, and a lot of like trying to outsmart your opponents on track.
That's what you have to do. If you aren't the fastest guys, you have to be better on the strategy. It's like Mercedes.
So Ockard is F2 driver standing in as a reserve today here on the Alpha team as well. It's great to have him on board here as well. Let's see what time
Do we
he
have
puts
any
as he's
more?
coming around the last bend here now for the final straight, but it looks like he invalidated his lap at some point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he's gonna have to head around again. He's abandoning that lap.
Oh, he's gonna. It's maybe that was his in lap. So both Red Bulls starting laps now.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
Jack should be
Very
quite quick, so we'll have a look and see what he does around the track.
Yes.
Looks like Philip and Rafael Martins are both on the outlaps now. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see if those guys can catch up to Noel.
Yeah, and definitely knowing Noel, he's not going to make it easy on them.
Definitely not.
Nice and clean so far.
Looks tidy.
hitting all the apexes.
We'll see what he does through this tricky castle section.
Left here.
Very clean, very clean.
Not as clean as Noel through there, but not bad.
Yeah, maximize the track. Although I go from wall to wall. It's scary, but you need to do it to get the good laps.
Yeah, you have to be brave. As a Formula One race car driver, you have to be very brave to get maximum out of the track. And that's where I'm also battling, as I mentioned in the F2 broadcast as well, as I'm slow because I get intimidated by these city tracks and the walls and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh, good lap by him. Puts him in P3.
Very good lap by Jack Bourne.
But I believe Jamie is also reserving today, right? I think.
Say again, Jamie is what?
Jamie is also reserving from F2.
No, yes, he is. Jamie is a reserve. That's correct. Because your actual F1 partner is Enrico.
Yes. Hopefully we
So
will see
Jack
him
and
in
Kyle
weekend
putting
time.
themselves in 4th and 5th. That's not bad for Red Bull. Very good showing there by them.
Yeah.
They're obviously hoping to capitalize on Baku today because their team have been struggling through the season as well. But with the new drivers that they've gotten in, hopefully they can make a comeback like Ferrari did.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, it looks like Jamie and Ockett are doing another outlet, looking to increase their times as they try to catch the rest of the field.
Yeah, Ockett's still battling to put up a lap time at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's puts Alexander there into 7th position, just behind Rafael. Very good time there as well. So a couple of new appearances here today. So both Jack and Stefan Marius are both making their debut races here today.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully they enjoy it and have a really good race.
But this is the type of track that, you know, can really get quite exciting and nerve-wracking as a spectator because so much can go wrong in this race. And even things like safety cars and stuff like that can really flip a race upside down. Oh, and we see Mohammed outbraking himself a little bit there.
Ooh,
Flipping.
that one's gonna hurt for next year's game.
Exactly.
Yeah, the crash is so bad that the next game's gonna feel it.
So your teammate Jamie, standing in as a reserve here, you'd obviously, with him being in 11th currently, as long as he can then push to try and get in that top 10 and also score the team some points, that'll probably be a win for him then.
Yeah, I talked to him before the race, and he said all he wanted to do is finish in one piece and maybe get some points on this board. So I think he's aiming to top 10 at least.
Well,
Yeah.
good luck to him. Let's hope him, wish him all the best for the race.
Yeah, well, as he sits at the moment, he's in 11th, so it's definitely possible for him to get in at least into the top 10.
It looked like that was Tristan there coming into the pits. So with the F1 guys, they only have 18 minutes of qualifying. It's a lot less than the F2 guys. Currently making the most of it at the moment. Ockett currently on a good lap. Let's see what he gets to do.
I don't know if that's good.
Well, at least it's not invalidated.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that's true.
So we'll see. Currently, it should be a sub 141, 142. Let's see, 141. There we go.
Nice.
So 10th place for Ockett. That's not bad at all. He actually ended up out qualifying Mohammed, so that's not bad at all on him. Well done. Seeing as Mohammed
don't know
is
that
also
yet.
from Formula 2 and currently second in Formula 2.
Although we don't know that yet, because
There's still a couple of minutes left. Yes, you're right. Anything can still happen.
ooh,
That was a bit rough over
in
that.
esports time. That's how you take it in esports. I don't take it, it's too risky.
Yeah, you can get damaged and you can unsettle the car there through that corner.
Oh yeah, I lose on it when I do it too, so.
Not bad, Charlie, there for 9th place, and he ended up improving on his lap time also.
Okay, so now I think everyone is coming out at the moment.
Everybody trying to do that
Right
last little bit of see if they can get a dying lap in here. Most of the guys are actually staying in the pits. There's just a couple of brave souls heading out.
Yeah, you wanna go out around 2 minutes. Oh, I got out before because I wanted to do a
Yeah, you
proper
just want to make sure that
outlet.
nobody upsets that gets a flyer in that last 2 minutes and takes your place away from you there. But you really did
Obviously.
put up quite a
Ooh.
good time there. 138 flat basically. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, not just the wall there, Charlie. And we did say, you know, when you're pushing that hard through that section, just the smallest mistake can really upset the car and end up costing you a lot of time.
Obviously, I wasn't happy with my first time. I know I could improve by almost, yeah, 5/10 or something like that. So I wanted to go out so I can get a proper lap down.
Were you not happy with your time because of traffic or because of mistakes, or did you just feel like you could
Mistakes.
make
I was
a better
having
time?
problems with traction.
Ah, it looks like Aaron's behind you again there. He likes
I
following
believe
you out.
that's Rafael.
Was that
I believe
Rafael?
that's Rafael. Yes. Getting a toe to his final lap.
Well, that's very smart from him. But this is still the outlap, so we'll see if he can if that helps him a lot.
Was his hot lap. We'll see him going up now to 4th. Nice.
Ah, very nice. You actually
see
ended
that-
up helping
I think
him
that
quite a
actually
lot. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw he was struggling in P7. Was like, I'll give him a toe if he wants it.
Yeah, you didn't make
He
it. You
wasn't
didn't
too
make
mad.
it too
He
hard on
thanked
him.
me. No. Because me starting my lap now.
And Philippe there in 3rd place, also a very good qualifying so far from him.
Yeah.
So just 10 seconds left here on the clock. So everybody needs to cross the line now, and we'll see what type of times, or if anybody's improved. You know, that'll give them 3 minutes to cross the line, basically finishing the lap that they're currently on. So Noah is just slower on that sector there.
Yeah.
Very consistent though, it's very close to your best time there.
Yeah. I got a bit held on my lap. But I lost at the 10th at the same place where I did bad on the last lap. But we'll see if I can do better though.
Rafael slower. You just slow, 5/1000ths of a second.
I thought maybe Ockett would have gone out for another round.
Rafael looks like P4 for him. He's going low. That's cool, nice and tidy. As I did not do better on my time, so we'll see if Aaron can get it.
Yeah, he needs to improve by about 2. Well, yeah.
But me and him are there around same place here, so we'll see.
It's good that Ferrari is putting up a good challenge to Renault. Renault was very strong all season long.
Well, not the first round.
Yeah, not the first round. But you made a great comeback from that first round.
Yeah. control
and
doesn't
what's
work
important
good.
is you've also got 100% attendance, and you know
Yes.
making the races is
As
key.
Aaron gets my fastest lap now.
Oh my word,
By
he
how?
does.
By
And
how
this is
much?
exactly what you were afraid of, somebody coming in last second and taking pole from you.
Yes. And I think me getting held up costed that, but
It's part of the
that's
game, eh?
how it works.
Yeah, you
Yes.
can't always predict what traffic is going to be like.
No. I was trying to not get traffic. I got it either way.
Well, great job there by the Ferraris, first and
Yeah.
fourth. So good job there by them.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, definitely. They definitely.
You're happy for your boys, yeah?
Definitely,
They did.
definitely.
Fire.
And things are so close between Ferrari and Renault right now that you know we need every point that we can get.
Sadly enough, if you look at my team logo, besides my Swedish flag, that's basically Ferrari.
That's true. So
Because I did
you're
this
secretly
about them.
Ferrari.
Yes, I work for them. FBI. Why am I telling you this?
You're undercover.
Yes. So yeah, that was close. He beat
Your
me by
countryman joining you there in
400.
third place, eh? Philippe Mullen.
I mean, you guys can say Ferrari is doing great, but I think Sweden is doing great.
Sweden is doing great.
But I mean, Ericsson hit us, so
Yeah, Philippe is always very consistent. He's always among one of the front runners.
yeah.
And he puts up a good fight.
Oh yeah, we saw that in Monaco too.
Yes, we did. But he had good pace in Monaco.
Yes.
All right,
I
now
was on my
we're
lap
waiting
in the
for the
middle.
guys to get ready for their formation lap.
Makes sense that it's Aaron who's the first one ready.
I remember I had problems with my setup, so that's why it took time. So ready for a formation lap.
Yeah. As Aaron leads you guys around.
Yup. Warming the tire. I'm doing Kimi. Philip overtakes me.
Yeah, and as we always mention, it's so vital to get your tires up to temperature at the start, because it not only affects your ability to accelerate off the line, as the more grip you have, the better you can accelerate and put the power down, but also under braking. If your tires are cold, they can't grip the surface properly, so you end up not being able to brake effectively for corners either.
Yeah,
And you can't make the corner.
You can't make the corner.
which on this track is very deadly.
Yes.
Just as a side mention, come round 7 in Canada, we will also be increasing the severity of steward penalties after the race. So if you're caught intentionally crashing into another driver, you will get a race ban. If you are found to cause an accident where another driver was turned around, that's a 15-second penalty that will be added to your race. So we will become a lot more strict with regards to handing out these penalties for drivers that are driving dirty come round 7.
And can you say why that happens so people understand?
Yeah, we've noticed that a lot of guys tend to cause issues in races, whether it's intentional or just from carelessness, causing accidents and ruining other drivers' races, either from being too aggressive or just not respecting the boundaries from other drivers. So we're definitely going to become more strict so that everybody can learn that they need to respect each other's space and drive cleanly.
So guys, if you guys wanna get no penalties, be safe out there.
Exactly.
Use a mask.
If everybody drives cleanly, everybody enjoys the race.
Yes.
Alright, so Jack was disqualified, probably making contact there with Rafael, both getting reset to the starting grid. It's important to always maintain your proper following distance, whether it's in the formation lap or behind a safety car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always try and keep at least a car and a half distance between me and the car ahead, because if he catches you out braking unexpectedly and you hit him, that's a 5-second penalty, and it's just not worth it.
No. I say go ahead, Quinton.
All right, exciting stuff as we're about to get the Baku race going. 5 lights and we're off, and we got a bit of a delay there.
Oh wow. Anti-stall.
Anti-stall, exactly. Let's see who's going to get off first, yeah. Well,
5 lights and...
This is awkward. And finally the
away
guy's
we
off.
go!
Couple of seconds into the lap.
Oh, nailed it there. No, you managed to... Aaron made a little bit of mistake, went wide, and then managed, then gave Philippe and yourself chance to go past them, as well as his teammate. And Jack also made it past them.
I think he wasn't expecting the massive amount of fuel loads compared to time trial.
Yeah, it's true, so he outbraked himself a little bit.
Yeah.
But great start there by you.
It seems like Stefan and Charlie Hancock are having a bit of a battle for 8th and 7th.
Nice and clean so far. At least we haven't had an incident around the first couple of corners. That's good to see. So Charlie and Stefan has now swapped positions around. Charlie taking 7th spot from Stefan.
It's always hard to lead the race because you need to get the 1 second gap to the guy behind.
That's
But
true.
he always use DRS and gain it back because he has less.
But DRS only becomes available, I think, from lap 3.
Yes, so it's crucial to get 1 second for the guy behind you to not get DRS.
So you are
Otherwise,
super
you're not gonna
focused
win.
right now to try and just increase that gap behind to Philippe's, because otherwise he's going to have a severe advantage coming down this long stretch to you.
Yes.
148 flat there by Noel. Nice and clean there through the first corner.
Similar to his qualifying pace.
But just look at these first couple of guys. There's about 5 or 6 guys just being trailed, here. And the first couple of guys are just gunning it at the moment, making a bit of a gap between 6th and 7th place guy.
It's like you take down a bee house and everyone is just going at you. It's like looking at the...
Unfortunately, it looks like Opet has a 3-second penalty.
And Alexandre Alves is in the pits right now, so he must have gotten some wing damage or something in the opening laps.
Yeah.
It's still very nice and clean here from the front runners though. I mean, the pace is immense, you're just not able to break away, and still a lot of pressure being applied here by Philippe right on you, but it's still not really within striking distance from you though.
It's really hard for anyone to spin at the front because the guy behind you are gonna get a tow and he's gonna
Oh,
gain
he makes a little bit of a mistake
a
there.
lot on the straight. But you aren't gonna gain anything compared to the other guys behind. So
He lost about 0.4 of a second there on you just touching the wall there. And that was such a small
he's not
mistake.
yeah, as he says that we're on the line all the time. It's hard, easy to make a mistake.
Now, see, that small mistake has also then put Rafael within striking distance of Philippe now. So Philippe is now the one experiencing the pressure.
Yeah, but you can see that on the straight. He was behind me. He gained 3/10 on the straight only. That shows how good the tow is around the Baku.
Absolutely. So you are super focused right now, and I mean, like, it's like you said, that you have to be completely 100% focused being at the front, because you know that any little mistake that you make now, these guys are going to pounce on you. You've got a whole bunch of guys behind you.
And now basically, since it's lap 3 and people have DRS, I know I'm not going to be at the front, so I can't I want to keep the tires good. If I'm switching or not.
And we're 3
So,
laps in,
here-
and we look at the gaps here between the first 6 guys. I mean, it's just so close between the first bunch of guys. It's crazy.
Yeah.
A bit of a lock-up there by Jack. He's closely following Rafael for third.
Yeah, going back to the Ockett and Alexandra actually falling back quite a bit. I think maybe those two possibly had a collision together. Because I see that Ockett's now got a 5-second penalty. So I think that's probably could be what happened.
Aaron also locking up through that corner there. He's obviously feeling the pressure here being applied by Kyle behind him also.
And Aaron hasn't been able to get any places back from his mistake in turn 1.
Yes, but the pace has been so extreme for the opening couple of laps. The guys have not really been making a lot of mistakes either. So that little mistake that he made in the beginning, he hasn't really been able to, recover from it. And Philippe has just passed you on the straight, putting in the fastest lap for a 143.5. Great job there by Philippe.
Yeah.
But now he's on the defensive with you getting the DRS now.
Yeah. So it's just same situation the other way around.
You opting for that, a quick look there at the inside, but coming straight back.
Give him a quick. Just look, I'm here.
Yeah, you just need to
pressure.
put yourself in the back of that guy's mind. He needs to know that you're there.
And Aaron is back in the DRS range of Jack. Great job.
The first top 6 guys are all
Ooh,
within
look at that. Brilliant view, eh?
Yeah.
It's just one train of drivers coming through. And we're already 4 laps in and there's nothing between these guys at the front. This is fantastic racing.
Crazy.
Also locking up a little bit there just shows you these guys are really pushing the cars to the absolute limit here.
Now I'm gonna have the DRS, see if I can do anything with it.
So currently you're
It's too
0.6
far
of a
away.
second behind Philippe. We'll see what type of benefit you get now.
If not, we can just see how much I gain of it. Already 2 tenths. Opening the DRS now.
And this is such a long straight, so Philippe decides to take the inside line on the defense. Finally moves over to the outside as he takes the corner, but you've gained considerably there. At least 0.3 of a second on that straight.
So it shows how good the DRS is around here.
So that's interesting to note though. So you need to be at least within 0.3 of a second behind the guy in front of you to give yourself at least a passing opportunity at the end of the straight.
If you want to be in front of him, yes.
Yes. Oh,
That's
we
also the
lost it a
thing.
little bit there.
Ooh,
You got a little bit wild on you there, the car.
Again, I don't think I used that much battery on that straight either. As if I had, I would go for the move.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
perhaps
I'm
you were
wasting
setting him up for this lap, just closing the gap so that you can line yourself up for a better opportunity.
Yeah. Obviously, I want to be in front in the pit stop.
Oh, again, also getting a little wild. So we should see the guys starting to pit around lap 7, 8, thereabouts. Oh, it's Charlie gets past Tristan there, Tristan getting a little bit untidy through that section there.
Oh, Charlie has done a stop in this race.
Yeah, he has. So he's already gone over to the medium tires now. Just look how close that is. The 2 Ferraris sandwiching that Renault, the Red Bull driver there.
You wish it was there.
Oh, and we get one of the guys into the pit lane there. That's Rafael.
Rafael. And I go around the outside. Hopefully that can
Jack
make it
locking
stay.
up again there also. A lot of pressure being applied here by Aaron on Jack.
As I've gone around the outside of Philip Moulin.
Well done. Great passing maneuver there. But now you're back on the defensive here again.
Yeah. A Although I'm thinking, I think this is the lap everyone is gonna pit, so this was crucial to get in front of him.
Yeah, they normally pit around lap 8 thereabouts, but it all depends on how severe the track wear is on the tires, and with Baku having a lot of corners, probably eats the tires as well.
The fast corners.
Jack doing brilliantly so far for his team, being up into 3rd position.
As we see, me unleashing
Nice
power.
and neat through the castle
Almost
section there.
Second.
Yeah, you've really put your head down and got to work now.
Yeah, showing the pace of the Renault.
Ooh.
Vettel is now. Oh,
Mohammed getting caught out there by Stefan, who was a little bit slow through that section. But now Rafael's also stuck behind Mohammed, yeah? And Mohammed is not really making it easy on him either, hitting the wall, and that caused Rafael to hit him also.
no damage I can see visible though. Which is good.
Rafael should be able to get past him on the straight, yeah?
As now everyone has pitted again, except Jack.
Yeah, so
Going
that
for the overcut.
that moves Jack into 1st place for now.
Yeah.
But I'm sure the guys who are in the pits now should be able to catch him.
Yes.
So Rafael's
But it's
moved past
crucial for
Mohammed there,
Rafael.
locking up into corner 1, hard on the brakes. And his teammate Aaron actually gets out ahead of Rafael, but that was because Rafael was held up there by the likes of Mohammed for his outlap.
That was. This is now good for everyone in front of him, but bad for him because he has 1 lap older tires. That can be crucial at the end.
That's right.
But now Jack. See if we can stick with this.
And we see a lot of blocking up from him as well, so he's very hard on the brakes, and that's going to be, eating away at the tires the whole time as well, every time he locks up like that.
Yeah.
So Philippe is right back on the back of you there again, where you had almost a second. It's down to 0.6 of a second again, 0.5 of a second. Very close here, battle between Kyle and Mohammed right now for 6th place. The Red Bull coming alongside.
Side by
A
side.
little bit of a touch there.
Down into turn 15. Oh, this never goes well.
Oh,
Oh.
that was a little aggressive. Kyle needed to have stuck to the inside line, as they were both side by side going into the corner, which caused
Looks like they both
Mohammed to
don't
go
have
a bit wide there.
Yes, and side by side in turn 15 never works. And Jack now going into pit, and Philip passes me.
So let's see where Jack's going to come out. He's ahead of.
Looks like he's gonna be in
He's
front.
going to be ahead of the Ferraris for sure. He's coming out ahead of. Wow, that was brilliantly done there by Jack.
Good job.
Yeah, he managed to do the
Now we have-
overcut.
Yeah. Now we're gonna have to see this because yes, Philip is on the mediums, but everyone else is on the hards.
Yeah.
So Philip is making another stop in this race, or a planned one.
Yeah, definitely. He's not going to be able to carry the tires all the way to the end.
Oh, the hards are kind of sketchy to have at the end, so the mediums definitely aren't making it.
So he'll definitely try and get ahead of Jack as quick as he can to try and take advantage of the quicker tire. But, he definitely doesn't want to be stuck behind anybody on hards right now.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that cancels out his advantage completely.
He
As
has
you
to
see-
have this mistake free, otherwise he's gonna lose all the positions in this game.
Yeah, and the two Ferrari boys right behind one another there as well. Great, like these guys really match each other's pace quite well as well, Aaron and Rafael.
As we saw, Ockett taking a bit longer in the pits is because he had his to serve his 5-second penalty as well.
So Stefan currently on the last points position there in 10th position. aggressive on the throttle there coming out. Jack still doing a great job of leading the race here. 0.3 of a second ahead of Philippe. So Philippe is catching up to him, but he's not catching enough to really give himself the passing opportunity. Jack doing a fantastic job right now to keep the field behind him.
Yes. Since me and Philip believe we can go faster, it's like holding us up. Because his tires are still getting to temperature, because they are one lap newer.
Yeah, your tires are one lap warmer.
Basically, yeah.
Well, so far he's doing a brilliant job at keeping you guys behind a bit. But look at how close the competition is, though. Oh no, Philippe hit the wall. I wonder, that looked like it was quite a severe crash, actually.
Yeah,
That might warrant the safety car. Yes, the safety car is going to be brought out for that incident.
that's unfortunate.
And that was just such a small mistake, but geez, look at the damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's turned in a bit too late and he got right into the wall. Just a bit of a little mistake in his
Now that's going to throw a spanner in the works of Jack's defense here, because he was quite a bit ahead, but now that's going to get demolished, that lead, as everybody's going to get bunched up now behind the safety car.
Yeah.
And since everyone has done their stop except Mohammed, I don't think we're going to see any more stops except for Mohammed and maybe Philip.
Yeah, Mohammed would be silly if he doesn't go into the pits now,
Yes.
because this is a free pit stop right behind the safety car.
Mm-hmm.
We'll definitely see Philippe pit now. It'll be interesting to see whether or not he'll be able to recover from this catastrophe right now.
Oh, Rafael is in too.
Rafael might have gotten damage also, or he's decided to change his strategy now.
Quite possible.
See if there's a good stop or no. I think the Red Bull
we've got
Belgium
about
is going to get in front.
5 guys in the pits.
So this has now put Noel back into second place, again within striking distance. So we'll see how the restart actually plays out. We got the two Ferraris there in third and fourth as well.
So unfortunately for us, Rafael got a free pit stop. He didn't lose any positions, but he got a stop down.
Yeah,
That's
that was
good for him,
brilliantly timed
bad
then.
for the guys in front. But obviously
Unfortunately for Jack, this is probably the worst thing that possibly could have happened. Because he was quite a good distance in front, and now the safety car, now everybody's bunched up again.
Yeah, and also while they're behind the safety car, the tires are getting colder the whole time, so it's quite a battle to try and keep the heat in those tires going at these speeds. You know, even though the safety car is going flat out, it can't compare to a Formula 1 car.
Yeah, exactly.
Stefan Marius is also impressing quite a lot, being up into 5th place on his debut race.
Yeah, but I think those two guys, new to the league, new to the race, are stepping up majorly for their teams.
And we'll probably see the safety car heading in on the next lap, as we see some of the guys still lagging quite a bit behind and haven't quite gotten the field bunched up yet. They really need to start catching up. The safety car really feels like it's taking forever around Baku.
As we noticed that Alexander Elvis got a 5-second penalty for crossing the line while exiting the pits.
Oh yeah, guys need to be careful with regards to that. Safety first.
Yeah.
As we see the beautiful Mercedes with the rainbow on the side of it going through turn 2 right now.
Yeah, I actually prefer the paint job that they have on this year for the new game. Is actually going to feature the red Mercedes, which I feel looks a lot better.
You want to know what I feel look a lot better?
Probably the Aston Martin.
Yeah.
I'm more of a fan of the Mercedes though. I think it looks fantastic.
It's more classic. I get what you mean.
But they actually alternate using the two safety cars. So every second race they'll have the Mercedes, and then the other one they'll have the Aston Martin.
Looks like Stefan has also got a 5-second penalty as well.
Now see, behind the safety car here, see some of those guys are incredibly close to the guy in front of them. They really need to be careful with regards to following behind the safety car, because you can make a mistake and touch the other guy in front of you so quickly, and it will cost you 5 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
We see the guys in top one, like me.
And
I'm a
as I
second
just
behind.
mentioned, and
Yeah.
Charlie got a 5-second penalty with collision with Mohammed.
Yeah.
That's not a great timing, is it?
All right, so now the field is basically bunched up. We should see the safety car heading in this lap. Ooh, your teammate is very far behind Jamie at the moment. He opted to go and do another pit stop also.
I think he was on the medium thing that had damage.
Well, it looks like he's got a bit of difficulty with the back end.
Yeah.
A couple of penalties there currently. Rafael on 5 seconds, Stefan Marius on 5, Charlie on 5, and Alexandre on 8 seconds.
I believe we're gonna see the safety car coming in this lap.
We should see the safety car coming in.
Yeah.
I'll be surprised if it goes down another lap.
Oh, looks like it's going in another lap. I can tell you, being behind the safety car for this long, just sitting and going around is so boring.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. I mean, what is it? It's been like 4 laps now. It really
Yeah.
ruins the flow of the race, for sure.
It does. Wasn't that the same on the real life Baku Grand Prix as well? They took so long to put out the safety car.
So, Stefan Marius has just scored another 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane there.
Oh my gosh.
Although, when I was in P2 here, I was just checking, okay, where is everyone? And I was surprised to see the man who caused the safety car in P5.
Yeah, exactly.
He's still in P5.
So,
and he
so it
caused the
didn't
safety-
end up costing him that much. So he was actually lucky because he
No.
managed to get into the pits and then recover from that, because some of the other guys were behind for so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it only cost him 3 places. I mean, that's much, but he's on fresher tires. He can make it work.
As Tristan moves up to 8th place there.
Most of the field have now caught up, so we should definitely see the safety car come in this lap now.
Yeah.
Mohammed got the penalty there for
So many
collision.
collisions in safety car.
Yeah, the guys don't follow properly. I've said to them so many times before, give about 2 car lengths between you and the guy in front of you, and then you won't have something like this happen. But they are so eager to be right on the back of that guy. And
I mean, I understand it on the restart, but not in the middle of this.
Exactly.
of the safety. It's only if people brake check them like Hamilton. Otherwise, they should be fine. Otherwise, I don't understand.
Yeah.
They need to be less aggressive. You guys, you aren't fighting for positions in the middle of the safety car.
Yeah, you can't win the championship under a safety car. It's never been done.
Yeah.
safety car in this lap.
Okay, so finally,
All right, so now we'll see. Jack is free to then take his time with the restart. We obviously will try and get as much heat into the tires before the restart and try and catch out his opponents.
Namely,
Well,
Noel
still
right
trying.
behind him.
Yeah, but I think
Yes.
Noel is going to be right on top of him. Noel is quite experienced with regards to this type of thing. He'll be closely
I'm used
watching
to it.
Jack. And
oh, come on, guys.
this is so
Charlie
frustrating.
Hancock
You
is
see, he's
and
trying
like
to
right
wait
to
for as
get
long
yellow.
as possible.
Yeah, because if he would have gone now, he would.
And there he goes. I mean, you see a couple of guys being caught out by that slow restart. There's a string of guys they got penalties again behind.
I don't lose. I only lose for 10th. Or A 10th.
Good restart there.
Aaron, yeah.
Two Ferraris right behind Noel there.
Yeah, I think some of the drivers might have something to say about that restart.
Oh, looked like somebody went off in the back there. Rafael Martins got taken out.
Oh,
He was in
that's
fourth place and somebody nicked him and put him into a wall, I believe.
that's very unfortunate for him.
It is that exact type of reason why we're looking at increasing the penalties.
Yes. So
Because
we'll
guys
take a
need
look
to
at that
learn to drive
afterwards.
cautiously. You can't force a pass.
Now it's, if you look here, it's interesting now. On the soft, everyone was in within half a second of each other. Now it's around 8/10 because on the hards it's even harder to stick behind someone closely.
Yeah, that's very true.
See, I'm already out of the second almost there. And Aaron is also struggling behind me. It's very hard to be behind someone in the hards. Now it's the good time to get into P1.
Yeah, I don't think the tires are quite up to temperature yet either, eh?
No.
Yeah, because even in real F1 real life, they I mean, you hear Hamilton all the time struggle, like you hear him saying struggling to get temperature into the tires.
It's the Mercedes this year too. It's not aggressive on the tires.
Yeah. There's no dust system.
And we're just about halfway through the race now, only. Feels like we would have gone further, but we had 4 laps of safety car.
Oh, as we now see Stefan going.
Arkad going into the pits there.
Okay.
Oh, Stefan loses it on corner 1.
Uckett seems to be having a very quiet race, just keeping his head down.
Now you can see me struggling behind Jack. I've not found the grip where I want it to be.
I might need to change the way I host the lobby in future and not make it open to friends because we have randoms joining in mid-session and stuff. You know, the
Yeah, to make
unfortunate
invite only.
side effect to that though is if somebody does get disconnected, I would have to manually re-invite them, and that disrupts the flow of the race.
Like Captain Cheesecake, he's not in the league.
Exactly.
Maybe his
Like-
friend messaged him is like,
Back to race.
not a good time.
Okay, so Rafael getting 3 seconds. Ooh, Williams getting out of hand and Rafael making a position out of it.
Kyle is very close to Aaron though. He's right on the back of Aaron.
Yeah. And me, 1.5 seconds behind Jack.
There's a lot of pressure being applied there.
Yeah. And I'm just seeing these guys battle behind me. Oh, virtual safety car.
So now everybody needs to slow down and they'll be forced to drive within their delta times. So the computer will actually tell you to just either slow down and match your delta. So this is a very effective way to make sure that the race slows down, people are safe before the race resumes again. And then we get the green flag and it's go, go, go.
As we saw there, I lost 2 seconds on the virtual safety car. Because my delta was not on the optimal time, because in the braking zones of virtual safety car, it's really easy to get a drive-through. And as I didn't want to get one of those, I had to be sorry with it. But
Yeah,
Jack
you have
on
to be
the
very
straight
cautious. Yeah.
had more luck with it. Which means he can just go fast and it doesn't compromise it that much. So now I have to push a lot to get into his DRS if I want to do that. And Aaron also not getting a good one. Kyle is on his gearbox.
Yeah, he's right on top of Aaron, putting a lot of pressure on him here. Doing a good job so far. And but with their battle, this is actually invited Charlie to catch up to them. One of the Mercedes drivers, Mohammed, has just spun around. Oh, and again losing. He's got no grip in that back tire now. We'll probably
think
see
has the
him
front wing
retiring this car soon.
Again, cross the pit lane, exit white line. Stefan.
You see, Stefan is still new to the league, so he hasn't gotten used to the rules of the league yet.
As there we see Mohammed retiring on track.
Yeah, I figured it would have happened.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if he crashed or something. I mean,
So,
we
so
saw him
Stefan has had a
getting
bit of
power.
bad luck because we saw him earlier being right up in the front and also qualifying quite well, but he's had a bit of bad luck in
As we
this
see
race.
now, crucial, Jack doesn't go in, but me and Aaron behind him goes in for pit stop. As we now can go on to the mediums. And Charlie gets one position out of this. Oh, actually, more than one.
And
That.
you're about to leave the pit lane now, coming around. So both the Ferraris
you
also
see there-
decided to go pit.
Yeah, as we see there, Jack didn't go in. His tire's gonna be much lower.
Yeah, I think
Charlie
that was a
didn't
mistake
green
on
either.
his part not to go pit.
Yes. And me and Aaron lost one position each by Charlie, who has to make another stop. So we didn't lose anything, but we got better tires. So that was a crucial part. Now see how this will.
Yeah, with only 10 laps left. What did you guys actually go on to? You said the medium tires, right?
The mediums, yes. People did, I think actually, Philip did go on to the softs. But I didn't have the balls to do that.
Yeah, getting 10 laps out of softs is a bit of a tall order, eh?
And I didn't have any new softs, so it would be old, so it's hard to know.
Great view, I love that view.
Helicopter.
So this is the second safety car of the race already. Jeez, it really has put a spanner in the works for the race, eh?
Third safety period.
Exactly. But it's to be
Hopefully this
expected
one
of these
doesn't
city
last 4
tracks.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't last 4 laps. 3 is enough if you ask me.
Yes. But I think because the guys were so spread out before, it really caused the safety car to be out for much, much longer than it usually would have been.
Yeah. And as we now see the grid, so Jack is in P1, Charlie 2, me in P3, Aaron P4, Ockert in P5, Kyle P6, Jamie P7.
Oh wow, Ockett is up to P5, that's incredible.
Yeah. And Rafael in P8, Alexandre in P9, Tristan. Oh, as Jamie got into the pits. So Jamie's gonna be P10 or P11. So he has a good chance of actually scoring points this race. As yes, he's out in P10. He's in the points position right now.
I think we should probably see the safety car come in this lap. Everybody has already now been bunched up. So
yes.
This is a much shorter safety car than the previous one.
It's only Philip and Jamie who is not onto it. As we see here, I'm cautious with my time to the guy in front. I usually keep around a second, which then I can warm up the brakes, and if my little toe is inching, I can pinch it. And not get penalties by that matter.
Looks like Charlie's right on the back of Jack's gearbox at the moment.
Yeah. Okay, so safety car in now, yes? Probably.
It will be interesting to see how Jack handles the second restart.
Oh, it's next lap then.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Everybody was already bunched up that the safety car.
Oh,
The safety
just
car's
kidding.
in. It's a
safety car
late
in
one.
this lap. So now Jack is leading.
Yeah, you
the
see
safety car
again,
result
some
for the
guys are getting
second
caught
time.
out there. See how they're having to brake because of the very,
Jack
very
first
slow.
time penalty with collision with Charlie. Ooh.
You see, guys at the front. I mean, I know that he's got full privilege to do the race restart as he wants to, but
yeah.
slowing down this much is actually quite dangerous.
It's a thing for the guys behind too to not. Okay, as we see, me and Charlie going side by side into turn 1. I go around the outside using all the track I can.
That was brilliantly done, though,
Yeah, that was a very good pass.
Now,
because your
how
tire
we
is
used
also
to do.
fresher than Charlie's, right?
Yes, he's been on this tire since, well, his first stop. I think his first stop.
Yeah, that's what allowed you to get more power down through that corner.
Oh yeah, and just having more grip to keep the minimum speed down.
So we got 8 laps left of this race now. Guys are again being bunched up, so this is all down for the last 8 laps. Anything can happen, guys.
Well, that was crucial for my race. As we see now, Aaron is getting stuck behind Charlie because he can't overtake in sector 2. So it's gonna be hard for him to keep up with me and Yak if he wants the race to win or fight for it. That was crucial for my race to get in front of Charlie so I could pressure Yak.
Yeah, you definitely don't want Jack to get out ahead too far and then have it all his way.
Yeah. How am I going for the move on Yak?
Oh, Aaron seems to be catching up on Charlie. He's made the move.
And Aaron
Up into
Aaron's
third.
task. See if Charlie's gonna fight back or not. No, he isn't. Great move, Aaron. But now we can see he's 1.5 seconds behind us. We lost a lot by that.
He's already caught up quite a bit there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Even also on the new tires. So
at this point, Jack at this point is holding you up a little bit.
yes.
Yeah, no, Jack is trying to make that car as wide as he can.
Yeah.
He should have told his engineers to make the car wider for this race.
Then he might not be able to go around the track.
Currently, Kyle is also putting a lot of pressure up on Charlie there now. Also, I believe is on fresher tires.
Right up his gearbox. Good racing.
Yeah, following that closely to somebody really takes a lot of guts.
Oh yes. Now see Jack going down to turn 15, locking up.
You're very close to Jack now.
Oh yes. I'm planning to make the move here, I think. Because I have to get in front.
You have to
for
get
my
at least
pace
another
as well.
10th of a second to have a chance, yeah? You might have a chance. There we go, you're within striking distance.
Up here.
Oh, it's so close.
Oh my word, look at that.
It's like the driving.
Jack has
sync.
decided to go to the inside line for the defense. Oh, he moves on the outside. It's just not going to be enough. Great job though in the defense.
Yeah, as Jack
Yeah.
gets 5-second penalty there.
He got it from the restart with collision with Charlie.
Yes.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
okay.
we will have that removed though.
Now, with DRS, I think that move would be easy for me.
Yeah, DRS hasn't been enabled yet. It'll only be after this lap, I believe.
Yes.
As you see, Charlie having a bit of a difficult time trying to keep Kyle behind him.
Yeah, we saw
That's
Kyle
because he-
briefly get ahead of Charlie, but then Charlie taking the position right back again. So they're definitely having a bit of a duel here between the two of them.
And Rafael grabbing his popcorn and just looking at the fight.
He's like waiting for these two guys to take themselves out.
Yeah.
Which usually happens into turn 1 if you let
This is basically China F2, Jasper, Tristan and Mohammed situation. Now we actually saw those two guys make a mistake, so Jasper got 2 positions out of it. Hopefully not here though. As we see, I'm already close to him off the corner though.
But this is exciting racing though. I mean, like, wow. 6 laps left. Look how close. It can still literally go to anybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Noel is definitely going past now. There we go. Noel's making the move. He got the DRS. Made it stick this time.
Easy pass, easy pass. With the DRS and a tap off the battery, it's so easy to get past. Let's see if
Yeah, you are
I'm gonna
much,
try
much
to just keep-
better tire. Oh, you tapped the barrier there a little bit. You are mediums, fresher mediums, and Jack is on hard. So with Jack being able to at least keep you behind him for 3 laps was a great job.
Yeah. But now I'm gonna keep my head down.
So Charlie and Kyle have moved past. Charlie and Kyle and Rafael moved past Charlie, but then Charlie got past Rafael there again.
Continuing to the wall now.
Not quite sure what happened there though, eh?
No.
I just saw a car go straight into the wall there.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate because that person probably has quite a bit of damage there.
5 laps left.
As Noel makes
Oh wow.
that point of getting past Jack and getting out of DRS range, which is extremely crucial.
Yeah.
You're stretching the lead now, Noel. So now you're just putting your foot down.
Yeah. If he's in my DRS, it's game over.
Yeah. If Aaron wants to put up a challenge, he needs to get past Jack as soon as possible.
Right now, I would say.
So close.
Not
Maybe
letting
next
him get
lap. But yeah, he's not leaving himself a lot of laps to catch you.
Yeah, as Noel sets the fastest lap of the race.
Bit of a lock up there by Alexandre. Closely being followed there by Rafael. Philippe in 4th place. Did really great to recover from his previous accident.
Ooh, and it goes for the dive.
Last
Or
second
back
pulls out of it.
Yes.
That would have
Great
been
choice, I would
optimistic
say.
at best.
Oh yes. Now, can Philip make this great comeback? He's seen the wall there today.
Yeah, no, he's a really incredible driver. I mean, this distinguishes great drivers from your average. Is the guys that have bad things happen and then just put their head down and get to work again. Some guys did get discouraged and, you know, kind of you can see if they have bad luck, they kind of get out of the race.
But now, like we can see, Philip is on the soft tires and is much faster at the moment than Aaron.
Oh, you're nearly 2 seconds ahead now from second place. Aaron really needs to get past Jack, but Jack really still putting up a fight and making it incredibly hard.
All of them on low barrel.
Aaron moving defensive on the inside.
Oh,
Oh, wow, and Philippe is actually on the outside. Makes the move stick.
that's
That was incredible. Move drives right around him.
but he's gonna be slow at the end with those soft, and he's gonna be struggling.
Yeah, definitely. They'll probably start dropping off within the next 2 laps.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's only 3 laps left though.
Yeah, I think Aaron could be struggling with a little bit of tire wear.
No, he's fine. His tires are probably better than mine. But now I don't even need.
The problem there,
about the arrest range
Josh,
now.
was that Philippe is on the soft compound and Aaron is on the medium compound.
Oh, I see. Okay. I couldn't really make out from the visuals which tire he was on. But that's fine. We'll make mistakes. It's fine. It's okay.
But Philippe is stretching the gap to Aaron right now. Jeez, he's got a lot of pace. He's really started to catch up to Jack now.
Yeah, I think if I was Jack right now, I'd probably be paying a little bit of attention to my side mirrors.
Yeah.
Look at that, he's
Fighting
already
in the back there.
0.3 of a second behind. Oh, and Philippe has just gotten past Jack.
Oh,
Well done.
Unbelievable. From his previous crash back up to second place.
can he catch up to me though?
Yeah, with 2 laps left, it's going to be a tall order.
Yeah.
It's gonna be quite a ask. 2.3 down.
But yeah, this is exciting stuff, my word.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been talking much because it's just so entertaining.
Like nail biting, like I'm literally like sitting here and I'm like, please guys, just finish well, just don't make any mistakes. Like this is great.
Aaron now out of the arrest of Jack.
Yeah, he's gonna have a harder and harder time to catch him.
But I really have to give it to Jack for keeping up this pace on old hard versus the other guys on new tires.
As you see Tristan getting a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Again, getting caught out by that speed limiter, pit lane limiter.
No, Philip lost 10th to me this lap. Can Jack do anything yet? Or can Aaron make a pass? Yeah.
They are so close together.
All these guys are fighting for P2, mind you guys.
Yeah, that's true.
This is exciting.
Yeah, with them being this close to one another, a tiny mistake by any one of them, you could see them lose their positions.
Oh yes.
Aaron now only half a second behind Jack. He's managed to claw back that difference quite a lot this lap.
He's catching up to me now, as we can now see me in the same.
Oh, nice and neat there, eh? Through the castle bends there. Ooh, gets a little bit wiggly.
Now you can see
Okay,
he's
jump
in the
right.
2 seconds of me. I have a strong feeling there might be a drag race at the last lap of the Grand Prix. And this straight, everyone using all that they have left. This could be good.
Basically equal distance between Jack and Aaron and Jack and Philippe. Jack has gotten past Philippe. How'd that happen? Wow, Philippe must have made a mistake. Brilliant.
Spun out of the corner.
Brilliant job there by Jack to capitalize on that so quickly. And now he's given himself a little bit of a buffer to Aaron, but now Philippe is on the attack again. Oh, he locks up again there. Those tires might must be rubbish right now.
Yeah.
He's been on them for a while.
Oh yeah.
Here's the last lap. The last lap, guys. Come on. Keep it together. But Jack has a 5-second penalty, but that will be removed again. Like we said, that got obtained during the restart, which was not his fault. Brilliant view as we see Aaron chasing Philippe there. Philippe locking up a little bit.
This is close.
This is very
This
close.
could
This is
lead
very
onto
close.
the last second.
I think you might be right with the drag race. Noel is well ahead. Well done. Brilliant Baku victory there for you, buddy. Well done. Showing why you're leading the championship.
Grazie ragazzi.
Jack coming
Jack
around in
P2. And
second
who can
place.
get? Aaron gets ahead of Philip.
Aaron actually gets ahead. Wow.
That's a drag race and a
Brilliant
half.
done.
should we
Well
say.
done.
Amazing last few moments there from
Yeah, and
mind
fourth
you,
and fifth, the
that-
two Red
yeah.
Bulls finishing next to each other there, but that will obviously be rectified with Jack's penalty that needs to be removed. So we'll find out what the final placement is shortly after the race, when all steward decisions and penalties have been taken into account.
And Ockett finishing there in 8th place, so very good race from him.
Now we can see the time. 50 minutes. That's a long race.
That is a long race, especially in a city circuit. To concentrate for an hour it takes a lot.
Yeah. And that's only 50% of what the real drivers do, and their lap times are slower.
But how hectically exciting was this race, though? Hey, guys.
Yo.
I was nail biting up until the last lap. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember racing and everything happening so fast, except for the last few laps where I was just trying to keep it together. But watching this, there was fights all the time we could look at.
Yeah, no, it was very exciting to watch. I mean, that's the thing. When you're driving yourself, you only have a small little picture of what's going on in the race itself.
Yeah.
But when you get to see all these little exciting battles carrying on, that was outside of your field of view, it's exciting to see. Charlie Hancock scoring driver of the day. Well done to Charlie.
Well done, mate.
Charlie.
Celebrations all round there by Renault, getting the better of Ferrari and McLaren today.
Unfortunate to not see Jack on the podium, but sometimes you gotta take that. Last time it was Verstappen going down from the podium.
But I don't think he should be disappointed with that, because he drove
no.
really well.
Right, now we can look at the final Azerbaijan finishing position. So we got pole position there by Aaron, and Noel actually gets 26 because he got the fastest lap as well, followed by Jack for second place on 18 points. Aaron got third place, so he closes off the podium there, followed by Philippe, and then Rafael in fifth place, followed by Kyle in fifth, and then Charlie, Ockett, Alexander, Jamie and Tristan. Stefan Marius did not finish, and Mohammed also did not finish. I believe this is one of the better finishes by Ockett also all season long, so well done.
Yeah, definitely.
Jamie got his point too.
And Jamie got his point. Well done to him. Okay, then let's have a look at the F1 leaderboard. So Noel is currently well ahead of his competition.
Oh, wow.
He's on 106 points, and the two Ferrari boys are actually second and third on 54 and 53. So they're very close to one another on points. Both of them combined can maybe catch Noel, but we'll see. I mean, there's 5 rounds left. We'll see if there's still anything in this for the Drivers' Championship. But so far, Noel is running away with this, and also very consistent. So Charlie is in 4th place, followed by the Mercedes driver Connor, and then Rabbi and Malco from McLaren in 6th. Yeah, so then we're going to quickly have a look at the Constructors' Championship table. As we can see that Ferrari is on 125, so we managed to just nudge out, still keeping the lead on Renault, but only by 1 point. Only by 1 point. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens at Canada. Next, and it's such an important and crucial round for the championship because we're halfway through the season now, and with only 1 point between the top two teams, anything can still happen. Another mention there is Red Bull, who's managed to claw back from, I think it was second last to fourth last now at the moment, but still there are only a couple of points to between them and the midfield guys ahead of them. So we might see a nice comeback by Red Bull as well. So yeah, this was an exciting showing here today at Baku, guys. And thank you very much for joining us today, and good night.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Fearless.